Some New York Democrats, including the powerful Assembly Speaker, say they oppose making dousing police officers with water a felony. They say it doesn't address the real problem and is a major overreaction. Recent videos of cops being soaked has sparked outrage and raised safety concerns. Assembly Speaker Carl Heastie telling the New York Post, quote, "I don't know if always proposing new penalties and laws is the answer. I think on the positive end, we should continue to try and establish more of a community and police response. I think that's more beneficial instead of always saying we are going to lock people up." Joining us now, NYPD Sergeant Joe Imperatrice, founder of Blue Lives Matter in New York City. It is really hard to watch that video. I remember when it first surfaced, and you don't even want to watch it for all of its implications. Let me ask you, it was my impression it's already against the law to do something like this. Is it not? How would this change things?
Well, first of all, to have politicians stand up there and now want to introduce a bill, Michael Petrie, Joe Borelli, Mike Riley, Nicole Miliotakis, that's what we need. We need politicians to stand behind officers all over the nation to push back against the Democrats and what you saw with saying that this isn't an issue. What they do is they enable the public. They're telling them, we're going to denounce it. Go out there. Police should have a thicker skin. Do I think they need a new bill? I don't know. But I think they should add to the assault on a police officer, which is already there, in the sense of adding harassment. Nobody should be able to go to a police officer and throw any object, whether it's water or a liquid. Right? Second of all, we saw all the transit when the police officer's in the subway, and he's going up and telling them, well, I want you to suck my private parts, or I'm going to F your wife, or whatever. And this is what police officers go through on a daily basis. And you'll hear people say this is their job, this is what they signed up for. It's not. And if a police officer or a celebrity gets arrested, what do? They throw the book at them. Well, we need our judges and all of our law attorneys to do the same thing with people going against the police.
Why do you think this is happening? I mean, that was the real question I had when I watched this video, is what is it about the climate right now that people would think this is an appropriate thing to do?
It goes back to politics. We saw it with the Obama administration, absolutely. And we see it with people like mayors of certain cities that go out there and they don't stand up for the police officers. The Daniel Pantaleo effect, when he goes out there and he does his job and puts his hands on people. And we need to change it around, because officers should be doing their job. They should know that they're going to have support. And you know what, especially in New York City, our top cop, Commissioner O'Neill, he's incredible. He loves us. He loves what he does. And he will defend us, and I have great faith in that. And we have to know that our executives are going to do that. But we can't be afraid to go out there and do our job because some politicians are against us.
Yeah. What do you think about those Democrats that are opposed to this?
You know, they're so misinformed, and just like in 2014 when they went out there and we had our own Ramos and Luz shot and killed, all because of politics. And you know what, it's funny because a lot of these people, they have police officers guarding them. They have police officers with firearms. And you're not going to mention that or see their security detail, but they get to leave and not worry about people getting harassed. Now, the water bucket incident, what happens to grandma walking down the street, or mom and dad, or maybe the little boy or girl coming home from school? If they think it's okay to do that with an officer, what do you think they're going to do to one of them?
Not only that, I mean, it creates an environment. If police can't be safe themselves, they can't protect the community. It's a whole level of new lawlessness out there. I mean, they don't realize the implications on themselves even.
Correct, but us as officers nationwide have to realize that there's laws, right? Yeah. And we did swear an oath. And those laws never changed. It's just you hear politicians trying to confuse the officers when to do their job, and they shouldn't be afraid. Our job is to go out there, protect the public, and do it daily.
What do you think happens here? Do you think that it becomes an even greater crime?
You know what, it should be, and thank God for news networks like Fox that go out there and replace it and show the big issues that are going on and the videos like we're watching today. But just imagine all the incidents that weren't caught on video that go on every single day.
Yeah, no, I can. Well, I thank you so much for everything you do. Every day when we walk in the building, we have officers here protecting us. I always thank them for being here. It is amazing to me, those who disrespect our men in uniform and men and women who are out there trying to keep law and order in place. That's why people come to this country, because it is safe, because there is law and order. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming in today.